You can tell what athletes have a work ethic by how quickly they age out of the sport. You can tell the work somebody put in the early part of their life or in the early part of their career by how they look later on. The work you put in your 20s and in your early 30s is going to help you in your 40s, 50s, and 60s. And the same thing goes for sports. When you see these athletes, they get washed up at 29 or 31 or 32 when they should still be in the prime of their career. What that tells me is that they didn't put the work in when they were in their early 20s. They're out of shape. The thing is that when you're in your early to mid 20s, you can kind of get away with not being in the best of shape just because you're so young. That can't happen when you turn, let's say, 35 in a professional sport, right? You got to be in tip-top shape. Somebody that comes to mind as well is LeBron James. Phenomenal shape in his early 40s. He probably worked very hard in his 20s, right? Versus Carmelo Anthony, right? He fizzled out at a very young age. And when you look at him in the beginning part of his NBA career, granted, he did great things, probably a Hall of Famer, but I still think that there was more there. He was kind of out of shape in the beginning of his career, and he just couldn't bring it back in the second half. And that's why he ended up retiring a lot earlier than LeBron did, even though they came out of the same draft. They're the same age, and LeBron is still playing, and Carmelo retired about 10 years ago. LeBron spends over $1 million on his fitness, and Carmelo didn't do that. And I think we're seeing the results of that now.